So the first thing that we're gonna do when it comes to my maintenance routine is I'm gonna go get my eyebrows threaded. Please keep in mind that this is gonna be a very low budget, realistic maintenance routine. With that being said, I try to do most of my maintenance at home, and you know, that's with my nails, my toes, shaving, face masks. I do all that stuff at home because it's a lot cheaper. I have never really done any kind of maintenance like that outside the house, only like, you know, the nails and the pedicure back in the day, but I have never been to a spa or anything like that, like your typical YouTuber. I don't live your typical YouTuber lifestyle, so just keep that in mind. This is gonna be very, very realistic. Just eyebrows. Alright you guys, so I just got to my next destination, which is the grocery store. I need to run in and grab a couple fresh produce things. It's not part of this maintenance routine, but since I'm already out, it's better off just grabbing the stuff now so I don't have to go back out later on. But I wanted to show you guys an update of the eyebrows. I'm squinting a little, well, a lot I should say, because it is extremely sunny out. I think they look really, really good. I love that the unibrow is gone. This still needs to grow in. This eyebrow always gives me a problem. The arch is usually like way down here, like the bone structure is different. I don't know if that's a thing, but this one always has like nice sleek look, and this one is always like trying to grow, and the bone part is just not as like high, like the arch. But overall, I am extremely happy with the look. So when it comes to saving money and still having a nice relaxing bath, instead of purchasing like bath bombs or those kind of products, because all those products are filled with fragrances and I have such sensitive skin, so I just stick with lathering up the bar soap under the water when I take a bath. When I shave, I only take a bath when I shave. I shave twice a month. I know that's probably not going to sound the best to you guys, but when it comes to my sensitive skin, shaving twice a month works great. Even though I'm very hairy, this is what works for me. I used to shave every day. I used to shave once a week, and that didn't work for me. So I advise you guys to just do what works best for you. Who cares what people say? I mean, I never thought in a million years that I would be showing my legs like this or my toes like this on camera, but here I am showing how hairy I really am. And I feel like when you get in your 30s, it's not that you don't care about yourself or your appearance, it's the fact that you don't care what other people think, and again, you do what's best for you and what's comfortable for you. So when it comes for my skin type, I have very sensitive skin, like I said. I have KP, and this is what works for me. So I start off with an exfoliator glove, and I still use that same bar of soap, the Dove unscented soap. It's budget friendly, it's unscented, it's cruelty free, it's vegan friendly. I absolutely love it. I also scrub my feet, and I will say that I used to use the Dove body polish, but it was just too expensive and it's filled with toxic chemicals. So also when it comes to, I know we're moving fast here, but when it comes to the actual shaving routine, once when I'm done exfoliating, I will go in with a conditioner soap bar, I guess that's how you call it. This is for your hair, these conditioner bars, and mine is unscented and it works great. Just find one that works for your skin type. I'm still using the same razors that I've been using for years, and instead of shaving up, I cannot talk right now. Instead of shaving up, I shave down now. I will say you don't get that close of a shave like when you're shaving down and up, but again, this is what works for me and my skin type. I've noticed with this method, my KP doesn't come around like right away. Obviously with KP, it doesn't go away permanently, but this method doesn't irritate my skin and there's no razor burn, so I figured that shaving down works great. Now when it comes to my armpits, shaving up and down, like that method is fine. The skin under my arms is not as sensitive, and the same thing for the skin on my arms. It's not sensitive, so I do shave my arms. I didn't really show that, but I shave my arms and my underarms kind of in like, you know, your regular shaving way. But this is the before and after when it comes to that like new shaving routine. So once when I'm out of the tub shaving, I'm all done, I will head into the shower and take a nice quick cold shower, especially with it being summertime. It's extremely humid. Another thing that I wanted to mention, you guys, this is something that I've been talking about for months, and this is what I use for lotion. I know it's not considered like budget friendly, but try to get a lotion that doesn't have any crappy ingredients. So something like this has helped my skin so much, like my legs, my arms. It's not greasy, it's very natural. Yeah, I can't speak any more highly of this. I know it's expensive, I know it's not realistic for everyone to have this, and I'm very, very grateful that Osea sends me products every now and then. And same thing with Pacifica. We're going to use a Pacifica under eye mask, so I'm very grateful for those two companies. Those are the only two companies that send me products when it comes to like PR mail. But with me being a minimalist and living a minimalist lifestyle and stuff like that, companies do not send me products as often, which is a good thing, because I tend to not use a lot of products because, one, it's expensive to keep up with. You know, if you like a product a lot, then you know you want to repurchase it, and it's like another bill. And then the other side is I have very sensitive skin, so if I use a bunch of products, I'm bound to break out. Another thing that I take a lot of pride in when it comes to my maintenance routine is my dental routine. The products that I use will be linked down below. The number one thing that I can recommend in this entire video, if you guys are going to purchase something that's very inexpensive for your maintenance routine or to add to your maintenance routine, is a tongue scraper. This thing is my baby, and also it is stainless steel. It's gonna last you forever. They can go in the dishwasher. I will put them in the dishwasher once a month. My partner has one as well, and they're very easy to use. You don't have to like scrape really hard. You want to go very, very gentle. This is probably going to be nasty, so for those of you that think, you know, seeing gunk on your tongue is nasty, skip this part. Another thing that's crucial when it comes to my maintenance routine, I know a lot of people hate doing this, and that is flossing. This is the floss that I use. I always go back to this floss. It is amazing. A little hack that I seen online, which has been working really, really well for me. I'll show you guys. You want to grab a decent amount of floss. So a decent amount of floss, probably like this much. You don't have to like go crazy with it. So you want to also grab some toothpaste. I put a little bit too much because we're at like the end of the toothpaste, so I have to like squeeze it out, and a bunch came out. But anyways, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna want to like put the toothpaste all over the floss. I know this gets messy, so I just definitely want to do this in the bathroom. So now that you have the floss covered in toothpaste, you want to just start flossing your teeth. This whole method reminds me of getting a cleaning at the dentist. Another thing that I like to do, I know this is excessive, but we do have a water pick that we've had for like 8 years now. So this is what we use. We both have our own attachment. So we use the same water pick. We just have our own little attachments. It saves a lot of space and saves money because these are not cheap. I use it on low pressure because since my impacted wisdom teeth are, you know, there, it hurts really bad if I add a little bit of high pressure. So low pressure it is with just some water. You do not want to put any mouthwash in here. It will clog up the motor, and it's it's, you know, it's just something you don't want to do. You don't want to break this thing. And once when this is empty, I will take my piece out. I'll rinse it under hot water, let it dry, and then put it back in my little cabinet space. And that's it. I use this every night. Like what you guys are seeing is what I use all the time. Sometimes I do get lazy, like if I'm feeling sick, I'll just brush my teeth and call it a night. But most of the time, this is what I do. We will continue the rest in a minute. I have to go feed this little guy. So let me take a little break while I go feed my son, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, I am back. If you hear some noise in the background, I had to put the AC on in the living room because it is a hot box in there. Back to the maintenance routine. This is what I've been using for mouthwash. It's all right. I will say this is more on the pricey side, but the reason why I purchased it was because it's huge. I think I paid like $12 for it. And also it's very natural. Like the ingredients are not as bad as commercial mouthwashes. It comes with like a little cup. It has a tiny little line that's like up to here, which I love because it tells you like that's all you need. You do not need to fill up this whole cup, so you don't need to like waste a bunch of product. So you have two little nozzles. You have the whitening liquid here, and then the mouthwash. And then what you do, let me try to find the line. Hopefully I'm not going, yeah, okay, that's perfect. You combine them together, and then that's it. You just swish around for, I think it's 1 minute. So I set my timer on my phone for 1 minute. I swish this around. It does not burn. It burned in the beginning, but I think it was just killing like all the bacteria that I had in my mouth. So this is a great product. I just wish that it was cheaper. It's still really, really good. I think one of the best mouthwashes that I have tried, and I have seen a difference with the whitening situation with my teeth. I mean, it's not like Hollywood smile whitening, but I mean, they look white right now because of the lighting, so don't get fooled by all the other YouTubers. Sometimes our teeth looks a lot whiter. Like if I lower the camera, you guys can see the real color of like teeth. When the camera is like this, that's because you can brighten up the lens, and then I have the lights on from the bathroom. So don't be fooled by other YouTubers or other influencers. You never know what kind of equipment they have to make their teeth look a lot whiter on camera. Bottoms up. Alright, so I just spit out the mouthwash. I'm gonna fix up my hair because I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache with it being too high up. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with some under eye mask. I normally don't do this. I do have reusable under eye mask, but I got sent a lot of PR mail certificate, and I'm not against under eye mask. I absolutely love the whole luxury feeling, especially if they're budget friendly. Hopefully these stay on. They seem very slimy. I don't see them staying on while I'm talking. Let's see. I mean, I guess I could save this for like a self-care routine, but I wanted to do my mugwort, I think that's how you say it, face mask, but we'll save this for a self-care routine because these just keep sliding off. So I'm just gonna let these do their thing. Well, I am the silliest person in the world, you guys. So you're supposed to take this thing, the film, off. I had no freaking clue. Wait, let me show you guys really quick. So it has like this jelly film. So I was doing it wrong the whole time, and I guess that's okay. So I have the film on my under eyes when I'm supposed to be using the jelly part. Hey, I'm not perfect at this. Like I barely know what I'm doing when it comes to like self-care stuff. I thought I would feature these in a nice little maintenance routine because I normally use my reusable ones with my moisturizer. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I will get back to you.
A few moments later.
So these are kind of dry, so I'm just gonna take them off. I don't really think they did that much of a difference, but a nice little try, I guess. So now that that's all set, I'm gonna go in with my toner. I'm using the Anwa Heart Leaf toner. Now we're gonna go on the kitchen table and I'm gonna fix up my nails for the night, and that should be the end of this maintenance vlog. If you guys want me to do a in detail self-care vlog, let me know down below. There's other little tricks and tips that I'm learning along the way with trying to save money while still having some kind of self-care routine. I will say that this is self-explanatory because it's just so basic. I normally just trim my nails and I will file them down and then add oil to the cuticle oil, and that's about it. It is super simple. I really like simple nails. I used to have fake nails back in the day. I used to paint my nails. I used to have a giant nail polish collection, and it just wasn't for me anymore. So I haven't owned nail polish in years. I haven't got my nails done in years, and this is how I prefer my nails to be. It's cheap, it's easy to move around with shorter nails, and I think it's a little bit more hygienic for myself. So yeah, I prefer a nice clean look like this, and again, it's very inexpensive, which I love. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this maintenance routine. Let me know down below if you would like more videos like this, and I will catch you in the next one.